The driver's app is launched through the Trucks app. So to just limit the different number of apps that are in this launch bar here, some similar apps are launched from within another. So once we open the truck driver's app, then there's the driver's button, which opens the driver's app. Okay. Um, I guess the most important thing to learn here is drivers come and go, and when somebody quits, they can't actually be removed from the database, especially if they've been associated or with other loads and deliveries and stuff like that. So the database wants to enforce these integrity checks. But what you can do, and that's true for many things within the database, but what you can do is you can just make a driver inactive. So an example, Phil here, if Phil quits, or in this case, James has quit, you'll see that James is no longer a drop down, is no longer in this list. Okay, so even though he's still technically in the database, he can't be used, and that's the way you handle things like that. Um, it's the same with a truck. If a truck dies and is decommissioned, it just gets taken out of service. Okay. To create a new driver, there's really only two things you need. You need a driver's name, and you need a valid phone number. Okay. We save those changes, and he's in the list here, and I believe he should show up in this drop down. All right. Let's see. Let's close this app and refresh it. See if he shows up. All right, there he is. Okay. One other thing from the load screen, if let's say the driver gets confused or lost, they have the ability to, with one click, either email or text the driving directions to the driver's smartphone, or if it's just a phone with text messaging, that can happen. And again, this is while the driver's pulled over is when you want to do that. So you would want to enter a valid email here. And also this phone number, if you because the computer uses email to send that, it can use a email to text gateway. So you need to know the to send a text to the driver, you need to know his provider. So if he has Verizon, it's something like vtext.com or net or something, right? Valid. Oops. That brings up a point. All these fields, there's a verifier on them, and when you have an invalid field